Hello, good morning. Welcome to our online class today. We are looking at algebra in mathematics. So, how do we solve these two questions in math? The first question, let's solution. The first question, the first thing to do to solve the first question is to cross multiply. So we have x squared minus 4x. Now, if you bring this here, that becomes x multiply 8 gives you 8x. So we have like terms. What are the like terms? We have 4x here, we have 8x here. Why do we need to bring the two together? So let's bring this 8x to this side. So we are going to have x squared minus 4x minus 8x equals 0. This 8x here is positive. When it comes here, it becomes negative. So we have, therefore, we now have x squared minus 4 minus 8 give you minus 12x equals 0. So the next question we'll ask is there any, let's factorize from here. Is there anything that is common? Of course, s is found here, s is found here. So s is common here. So let's factorize. Let's factor out the x. Don't forget, this is s times s. This is s squared. So we are going to bring out one of the x, remaining one x, minus, remove x here, remove x from here. What will remain here is 12. So equals 0. So we have x multiply x minus 12 equals 0. So therefore, this can be x equals 0 or x minus 12 equals 0. So this is all. Let me write the R very well. Now let's bring this negative 12 here. So therefore, our x equals 12. So our x is 0 or 12, which is 12. So x is 12. Then let's now come to the second question. Let's come to the second question. So the first one is solved already. S is 12. The question number 2, x squared minus 11x plus 24. This is quadratic equation. X squared minus 11x plus 24 equals 0. We can multiply these two together. Now, the coefficient of x squared is 1. What do you mean by coefficient? The number at the back of x squared. There's an invisible one at the back of x squared. If you multiply the 1 by this 24, don't forget this is plus 24. You're going to have plus 24x squared. Now, what are the two numbers that when you multiply them, they will give you plus 24. When you add them, they will give you minus 11. You know what? I think there's a simple way you can do this. Let's write out the factors of 24. Look, factors of 24, factors of plus 24. What are the two numbers? Let's start from 2. 2 by 12, thank you. 2 multiplied 12 will give you 24. What number again? Thank you. 3 and 8. 3 multiplied 8. Somebody said 1 multiplied 24. Okay, let me write that down. 1 multiplied 24. These are the numbers that can give you 24. And, okay, 4 by 6. Thank you. Someone said 4 by 6. 4 by 6. Now, let's look at this 4 number. This will give you 24. 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 Each of these numbers, when you multiply them, they will give you 24, 24, 24. This will also give you 24. But the question now is, how many of these numbers, when you add them, will give you 11? 2 plus 12 will give you 14. That means this is out. This is out. 1 plus 24 is 25. This is out. 4 plus 6 is 10. This is out. 3 plus 8 will give you 11. Don't forget we are looking for 11. So when you add these two together, it will give you 11. When you add these two together, it will give you 14. So this is out. 14 is not needed. We don't have 14 here. What we have is 11. When you add these two together, it will give you 25. So this is not needed. When you add these two together, it will give you 10. This is not needed. So the only one we are using is 3 and 8. But don't forget, we have negative 11. How do we get negative 11? So let's turn the two numbers to negative numbers. Negative 3 plus negative 8 will give you negative 11. Negative 3, negative 8 will give you negative 11. And negative 3 multiply negative 8 will give you positive 24. We have gotten what we wanted. We are looking for plus 24 and minus 11. So we are going to replace this minus 11x with minus 3 and minus 8. So we have x squared minus 3x minus 8x plus 24 equals 0. Bracket this place, bracket this place. What is common here? X. X minus 3. What's common here? 8. 8. When you remove 8, what will remain? X. Minus multiply plus is going to give you minus. 8 in 24 is 3 equals 0. So what when you are solving quadratic equation, make sure that the numbers you have in the bracket, they are both the same thing so that we can pick one out of the two numbers. So outside the bracket we have x minus 8. Inside the bracket we have x minus 3 equals 0. Therefore, x minus 8 equals 0. Bring this here. Therefore, x equals 8, or x minus 3 equals 0. Do the same thing here. Therefore, s equals 3. So our s is 8 or 3. So we've been able to solve these two questions. Check the comment section. I'm going to drop a question for you there. I'll see you in our next online GC class. Bye.